Hello and welcome to another update video about Quant. Haven't done one for a while. At the last one we were just here above the $200 line, and I did say at the time I wasn't really sure if the $200 line really holds, because we were coming down with quite a lot of an impulse here. The trend didn't slow down at all. We did go through that 0.618 fib level here at $200 straight away without any problems, and then I think pretty much around the same time that Bitcoin crash happened as well, took us down to that $150 level, which I named in the previous video as key support. And yeah, there we are, and found key support there. So it might actually be that we will have found here really strong support. So we've already moved back above, oh no, not yet above, but we've just tried to move above the 0.618 again. So above $200, we did fail though. Retest, didn't really get it done, didn't really climb above it, failed the retest when we shot over it, and now we're just below it again. So we didn't really get through it, but we were also getting nearly overbought here on the 4-hour chart. But it's looking like we give it another go with that green candle there. It's also exactly where currently the 20-day moving average is sitting. Overall, it's looking quite strong actually, Quant. I mean, the downtrend has slowed down now. Yeah, we've had a triple bottom here, 1, 2, 3, and that could indicate a reversal. I mean, overall, Quant has really done a very similar, if not the same move like Cardano. You know, we have moved up here pretty much at the same time. In the beginning of September, we did peak, and then we saw this ABC correction down here, and this is probably an extended one, WXY, so we're just carrying on. And I think what this could have been was overall a wave 1 to the upside, a large wave 1 with a wave 2 now to the downside. We're correcting this move. If that is a wave 2 correction, then we could come down further. We could even come down to the 0.786 fib level at 136. I mean, that is nothing unrealistic. We were nearly there. Or even $100 for Quant, the 0.887 fib level. But the fact that we found so much strong support here indicates that, yeah, there are a lot of buyers interested in Quant at these prices. And I know that a few people from the channel membership bought Quant at around $170. Now that was good, and I also did buy at around these prices. So Quant, I think, has a lot to offer. I think at these prices it's a very good project. Again, no financial advice, but that's just what I think. I'm really a fan of Quant, and especially their partnerships with Oracle, for example. And by the way, Oracle has certified here very recently, Oracle has certified the Quant Network's overledger to deliver interoperability for the Oracle blockchain platform. And you know, within this Oracle startup program, I think they have a network of 430,000 customers. That is just huge, and that will be huge for Quant, because Quant has the technology to combine different kinds of distributed ledger technologies with each other, different databases with each other, and they make it easy. And I think Quant is really on its way to the upside here. It could be we come down once more, but we have dropped now a lot already, so there isn't much more where we can fall to. If we assume though that Bitcoin is falling once more strongly, I think, yeah, we could probably see the $100, even though I find it, you know, nearly unimaginable, but it is a possibility. However, as I said, I did buy here at $170, so these are prices where I will start to dollar cost average in, just because Quant is really interesting. It's a great project, and I don't know how much lower it is going to fall. You know, it is already very strong, and we have seen this huge green candle here, and all of that tells me that the buyers are there. You know, we are breaking out here, and even though we might not break through the $200 level yet, I think we are going to do that sooner or later. And after this drop down, this long drop, this long correction, I see further moves to the upside, right? I mean, you can see here, this is clearly a correction after a strong move up. Basically just a normal retracement. Yes, it took very long, but we also moved up crazy, you know, in crazy ways. And then you just get that correction. If you compare that strong move to the upside with that correction and the angle, then you can see how much more impulsive this move to the upside was. And then you get this sort of rather flat correction, which did accelerate going down, but now we've seen very nice green candles. Bear in mind that we had throughout the period here these peaks, And because we had it so often, it might mean that we actually see once more that 0.786 level and potentially even the 0.887. So be prepared for that. It wouldn't be anything, in the current environment. I think we pretty much have to expect to see at least one of these levels. Nevertheless, as a hedge for potential price rate increases already, I have started to dollar cost average in again. As you know, I'm extremely careful with buying at the moment, but I buy cryptos when they have, in my view, good prices and they have very, very good long-term potential. And Quant, from my point of view, has this. So that's pretty much the update at the moment. Let's just take a final look here on the weekly, because this is very interesting. On the weekly, the RSI is finally, we were in the overbought level. There's not much price history here. This is the weekly RSI, and you can see probably also why we found such a strong support at the $150 line, because we came down here from the weekly in the overbought range. We came down all the way exactly to the 50 line on the weekly RSI, found support, and we made a V shape here. So we are on our way back up at the moment, at least. So strong support at the 50 line of the weekly RSI. That's a good sign in my view. And also here at the same time on the daily, we were getting into the oversold territory. We have fallen very, very much already, and we can see signs of recovery here. Also on the MACD, you can see how far we dropped actually, and we see that turnaround here. Could that mean, and Quant has it done before, could that mean that Quant moves against Bitcoin even? Because Quant has done that before. There were periods where Bitcoin was suffering and Quant was just moving up and didn't even bother really. So could that happen again now? Could Quant really push prices up further while Bitcoin is suffering? I think the possibility exists. I want to be prepared for both scenarios. In my view at the moment, Quant will come down once more, but I have started to dollar cost average in because we see signs of recovery here. Strong signs that we could have seen the low, which is the triple bottom here at the $150 level. The turnaround here on the MACD on the daily, with the first bar on the green histogram, we were oversold on the daily, and we found strong support exactly at the 50 line of the weekly RSI. So overall, it's not looking bad for Quant fundamentally anyway. I love this project, and I expect over the next few months rising prices. Even though Bitcoin drops much further, in my view, Quant has the potential to move against Bitcoin. It did that before, and also I do expect if Bitcoin goes to 30k or even below, as I expected, I don't expect this to be a very, very long, year-long correction. I think we're going to get out of this territory very soon with Bitcoin and then move up higher very, very soon. At which point then at the latest, Quant would follow as well. So hopefully you liked that update video about Quant. If you did, please smash the like button and subscribe. Thanks a lot for watching. Bye-bye.